You've learned how microorganisms are responsible for many diseases that are spread via several means. So it is important to embrace proper personal and environmental hygiene to prevent the spread of diseases. For instance, rats from a dirty household may find their way into a clean household to transmit microorganisms that cause diseases. The collective activities used to prevent diseases, protect and improve the health of communities and societies are called public health activities. Let's run through some of these activities. First, remember some disease-causing organisms are transmitted through water. So communities must have an adequate supply of potable water. Potable water is water that is treated, clean, free of germs, tasteless, odorless, and is suitable for drinking and cooking. Some communities have a regular supply of potable water from the authorities. Others, especially in rural areas, depend on water from rain, streams, springs, and wells, as well as water from taps and boreholes. Water from these sources may not be potable. They need to be treated. Thankfully, treating water to make it potable is relatively easy. To treat water, it can be boiled for 30 minutes, cooled, and filtered using clean materials like a clean cloth or nylon filter, for example. Water distillers and water filters can also be used to treat water. Next is proper refuse disposal. You already know that houseflies and rodents like rats make refuse dumps their playground. Hence, it is essential to dispose of refuse appropriately. To do this, we'll have to effectively and efficiently use covered dustbins, incinerate refuse at designated points, or bury them in the appropriate landfilling points. Refuse from our bins can also be collected by the waste management authorities for proper disposal. Recycling is one other way of dealing with waste and could protect the environment. Waste and refuse should never be disposed of into drains, streams, or ponds, as the germs and deadly microorganisms in them can contaminate public water sources. Aside from that, they are an eyesore. Then there's sewage. Sewage is a term to describe wastes that are carried by water through sewer pipes. Such wastes include human feces and dirty substances like animal feces from farms and waste from industries. Because sewage contains harmful microorganisms, it is essential to dispose of it properly. This can be done by using functional and well-maintained pit toilets, especially in rural areas, and water closets that can be linked to septic tanks dug deep into the ground. Some places have sewage systems that collect sewage from homes, farms, and industries to a central location where it is treated before it is released into water bodies. Food safety and hygiene is also very important. Markets need to be clean and should have proper waste disposal systems. Fresh food like fruits, meat, and fish must be properly preserved to prevent vectors and microorganisms from feasting on them before sale. This also applies to grains like rice and maize stored in warehouses. Food vendors making and selling food like akara and banku must do so under hygienic conditions to prevent such foods from being contaminated. Let's summarize everything we've learned so far. We've learned that to ensure and maintain sound public health, we'll need to have potable water supply or be able to treat water. We'll need to dispose of refuse and sewage properly and maintain sound food hygiene. there's one more thing about public health we're yet to learn, but we'll do that soon. So, stay close.